Hello, everybody. Now, I hope you're all firstly, keeping yourself safe and uh, away from this second wave of the pandemic or COVID 19, whatever you want to call it. And I hope you're doing well. Now, just recently the financial year has ended. I'm sure you guys have closed that year in the best possible way, and now you're planning or looking forward to 2021. And you must have also done some plans or projections where you would want to be doing some things differently to achieve the so-called objectives that you've set for yourself. And I'm sure that one of the objective in this entire process will definitely be increasing revenues. When revenues grow, business grows, right? So I'm sure sales is going to be the priority number one for your business or your services or products, whatsoever it is. But though sales is the priority, what I feel is sales is not a function of input. Sales is outcome. Okay, listen to me carefully. It is the other factors that lead to sales, that make happen the sales that we are looking out for. Now, if those other factors and components, if they are done right, then sales becomes an easier mechanism. So the question that every entrepreneur should ask yourself is not that how do I increase my sales, what do I do for more sales. No, that's not the question. The right question to ask is how do I make sales easier for me or for the team that is already working out there in the market, whether on field or work from home or however, online, offline, all formats. How am I going to make sales easier? Okay, keep this in mind. Now, to also tell you something on that lines, I have kind of come up with a three-part mechanism which needs alignment. Okay, which needs alignment, and those three parts are branding, marketing, and sales. Now, I'm not going to talk about wider concepts, but I'm going to take a small concept from each one of them and I'm going to link that. Okay, now when I look at branding, now branding means you ask yourself whether my product, my service, my brand is grabbing attention of the right audience or not. Am I doing the efforts, or am I doing those functional aspects where I can grab attention of my target audience and grab attention in the right way? Okay, that's the first part. Now, if you're not getting attention, then if you're not, like for example, if you're not seen, then the chances of people thinking of buying you is also not going to happen. So you are immediately cutting off the first and most important part. If you're not seen, you're not going to be sold. Jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai. Okay, so the first component of branding is about whether you are seen and whether you're grabbing their eyeballs for the right things. Now, even if you do, now most of them would say, I post every day, I do a lot of digital marketing, I have a graphic post going every time, I have a good website and this and that, I'm coming up with schemes and stuff like that. But my second alignment, so second block of marketing where the alignment is required, is asking yourself if as an entrepreneur you are grabbing the attention and whether you are addressing the problem or the need of today for that target audience. Okay, now why I said marketing comes into picture is because are you making an offer, are you making that irresistible offer for them to first get attention and then realize that this is what I need and this is what probably is going to solve my problem, or it is something that it is going to make things convenient for me or easier for me, and you start building up a perception that yes, this is what I am wanting to get for myself. Okay, so the first part is grabbing attention. If you're not seen, you're not going to be sold. Second part is if you're seen, is it worth seeing, or is it worth thinking about? So is there an offer, is there something that you've addressed their need, okay, or the problem that they are currently into, which makes it much easier for anyone to probably make a choice. So now you created a scenario where they're looking at you and probably thinking of buying you, and then a scenario where they might be also looking at their problem, their need, and then connecting your brand or your product or service to that need. Okay, so the second part is marketing, that's the offer. And the third part, which I said, was sales. Now when I say sales, it's not about the selling function as such. I am taking that away, and I'm going to say it's all about timing. Okay, timing. And there are two aspects of timing to this topic. Now one aspect is you grabbed the attention, you made a very good offer, you created the need, or you kind of addressed the need, and the third alignment is it the right timing to be offered? Are you entering at the right time? Ask yourself that. Or are you way ahead of time, or you just kind of are late while giving or making that offer, and other people are also doing it? So one aspect is check your timing. Are you entering, or are you communicating some things at the right time? Is it a good timing for your product or your service? And the second part of timing is, even if it is a good time to enter, even if it is like the time where people need this, are you available easily? Are you accessible easily? So ask yourself that. Am I my business, my product, my service, is it available easily? Is it available like I've done things right? So I've grabbed the attention, with the right purpose in head, I have probably made a good offer because I understood their need, and I'm kind of relating to, helping them relate to me. And then while connecting these things, is it available? Is it an easier buy? Is it easy for me to access it or to get access? Maybe if it's a product, is it available in my kirana shop or my retailers? If it's a service, is it available in a digital format? Is it available online? Okay, so look at how these three components come together, and think about it. Think about how you are not just going to do some things to increase sales. No, don't have that question in your head, but think about how am I going to make sales easier for me, my team, and my business. If you think that way, I am sure that you're going to hit the right note of aligning and connecting these three components to then eventually make sales or make revenue. I hope you are getting the connection out here, and I hope you're getting the strategic connection in this video. Okay, I always believe that things move logically, but things move faster with magic. So from logic to magic, and that's what is the power of blending creativity and strategy. I hope you guys have a wonderful day ahead, and make sure that you give this components a deeper thought. Bye.